Good afternoon. Here we are making frozen dinners and some bait water for the doggies. So we'll just go through a couple things. Right now on the oven right here, I have about a quarter hot dog all shaved up for each of the dogs, boiling so we can get some of the fat and the flavor out of there. And that's already been on for a little while. Inside this bucket here, we've already put some warm water and a bit of splash of corn oil. This, by the way, is the little prep area where I work on getting everybody's frozen dinners made and whatnot. So anyways, we're back to the bait water. Because it's warm out, we're going to make some bait water, which everybody will gobble up at least a couple of cups of water. We got some corn oil in here. We have the magic ingredient. That's right, cat food. Not just good for aliens on District 9, also good for dogs. And we're just going to throw a little scoop actually in with the hot dogs here so that it softens up with the heat. Sorry about that, Jim.
It's all good.
Make so quick. We'll let that break down in there just a tiny little bit. And we'll add that to the water after. Now what we've made in here is we're making a bunch of frozen dinners. Every doggy gets a frozen dinner before I take off for work. Gives them a chance to de-stress a little bit by chewing, and everybody gets 2 cups. Now I've already started a bunch of them here, and some of them are in partial stages. The first thing I do is half cup goes in with a little bit of warm water, and we let it get all mushy so that once the water hits the freezer, it's a nice puree of dog food. After that, we're going to put another cup of dry kibble in, commercial kibble. And then after that, a half cup of another type of commercial kibble. We're using a couple of different types of dog food here. We have red paw, which we feed a lot more in the winter, but because it's spring, we're just going to throw a quarter cup into everybody's dinner throughout the summer. And then Nature's Domain, a cup and a half. All the dinners are 2 cups standard so that I know exactly what everybody gets in the morning, and then we make the adjustments in the evening. We got some bigger ones here made for crunchy already. So I'm just going to add the remaining cups to this here, and then we'll add some water. So here we just add a little bit more of the red paw and a little bit more Nature's Domain, and make sure that we got 2 cups of commercial kibble. And then right away, I'm just going to slide by you. Sorry, man.
No, it's all good.
We're going to add some water, cold water, to each one of the dinners. I'll just do this quick so we don't have to run. I fill the container right up to the top. We'll just do a couple of them here. 2 cups of commercial kibble and about 2 or 3 cups of water. We got lids over here. And of course I just throw a lid on them before they go in the freezer. And just like that, they're frozen with the lid on them. And because they're a tapered container, bring out a hot bucket of water, we drop that in, it releases the frozen chunk, and I put it in their steel dish. And we're just going to finish up with the bait water here. Got the bucket of water there with some oil, warm water. In here we got the cat food and some hot dogs. Look at that. Throw that in there. Probably add a little bit more water to it, and then we're off. All right, that's making dinner. That's making dinner and bait water for the dogs at Deadwood Kennels.